So today I want to do another day in the life video. Currently a little under 11 weeks out. I know it's been a minute since I did a day in the life video, but not really much had changed in the last 6-7 weeks. So I didn't really have a reason to do so. The reason for doing a video today is that I did get a major carb reduction in my diet. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. And I'm also wearing weighted apparel, which I have been for a couple weeks now. Still doing no steady state cardio, just my 3 10-minute walks a day. But with the addition of the weighted apparel, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen me talk about the weighted apparel. Basically, for every pound I lose, I'm adding a pound to the vest, keeping my artificial weight to what it was before I started the contest prep. Every time I lose a pound, I add a pound to the vest, and my weight seems to continue to drop with that. This was sent to me by my coach Stan Efferding. He basically sent me a case study that a researcher named James Krieger had done. I'll link that down below. Basically where one of the, I don't know if athletes that he's associated with or coaches, was experimenting with weighted apparel because he intuitively thought it might be a good idea because having your weight artificially high means that your caloric expenditure might be a little bit higher. And there's some other stuff about how your body senses loading and stuff in there as well. So far I can say that it's been pretty successful. I've been losing a pound a week or a little bit more. As far as the prep is going, I do kind of believe I'm a little bit behind as far as body fat for this far out from the show, but I'm not too worried or concerned because ultimately if I show up and I'm a little bit off, I will end up doing another show, probably the San Jose, which is 2 months after the Contra Costa, which is what I plan on doing. This is just an experiment. I haven't competed enough times to really even have a good gauge of what I should be looking like this far out because it is pretty individualistic about how lean you should be. I'm someone who tends to hold a lot of water and can gain and lose body fat pretty easily. So, you know, we'll see. This last adjustment made by my coach Flex Wheeler will probably elicit a pretty crazy change in my physique, going from 600 carbs all the way down to 150. Because I did have my food up pretty high for a long time, and then I kind of just stalled out. Immediately upon pulling those carbohydrates, I lost a lot of water and not any muscle mass or strength. So everything should be going along as planned the coming weeks here. Alright, so just getting down my first meal of the day. As you notice, I pre-weighed out the rice. That's 90 grams of carbs from rice. Basically, my total carb allotment for the day is 150 on my training days. 30 of those carbs are from fruit, 10 specifically from cranberry, and 20 from an orange. And then the rest is, we have 90 grams from rice, and then another 30, I believe, from potato. So potato for potassium, and then I want to keep some fruit and cranberry specifically for thyroid function. Something I'm actually extremely excited about that I did right now actually while I'm eating breakfast is I finally made the jump and subscribed to Mass Research Review. Basically, it's a conglomerate of Greg Nuckols and a few other researchers reviewing research, basically, and condensing it and making it more digestible. You're someone who knows me. I'm definitely someone who's always trying to continue my education and get smarter so that I can become a better bodybuilder and provide a better service for my clients. So this is something I'm really excited about. I'll probably talk more about it in the future because I just subscribed to it, but I've heard great things and it looks really interesting. So if you're someone who's interested in the research behind bodybuilding and nutrition and fitness and all that stuff, this is probably a good thing to check out. Alright, so here I have my first post-workout meal of the day. You got like 30 grams of carbs of rice, and then some orange, another half teaspoon of salt, and then I also like to do some Diet Coke. Alright, so I just did a Costco run So what I picked up was rotisserie chicken, just because I don't want to cook chicken, so I'm going to cut the back of it, which is mostly the breast meat, out. Got about 8 pounds of steak for the week. Unfortunately, they didn't have bison, so I have to go back tomorrow. But usually I get 7.5 pounds of bison as well. Spinach, peppers, and then also zucchini for my veggies. And the other veggie I eat is carrots. 2% yogurt. I have 2/3 cup a day, 1/3 cup with 2 meals. Diet or Coke Zero, and then some eggs as well. Okay, so it's about 4:45. This is going to be my third meal right here. 6 ounces of chicken breast, the other portion of my rice, about 30 carbs, and then just a mixture of spinach, zucchini, and peppers. And then right now I'm just sitting down and editing one of my videos for YouTube. This is going to be my last meal with carbs today. So this is going to be 30 carbs from potato. I'll put the macros up on the screen, some veggies, and then 6 ounces of top sirloin steak as well. Alright, so right now I'm on my second 10-minute walk of the day. I know it's a little late, but I was pretty active through the middle of the day, and I'm at 8,000 of my 10,000 step daily goal. With wearing the vest, I'm trying to keep my steps consistent, so I'm trying to hit 10,000 steps a day, and a good chunk of that is the 3 10-minute walks, but ultimately just staying more active throughout the day, doing chores and stuff like that with the vest on. So after I'm done shooting this video, I'm going to put on some motivational content and get ready for my second session of the day. Sometimes this session is a little bit difficult because it's harder to work out when you're tired and late at night, and sometimes I kind of have to remind myself why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's always great to either listen to some bodybuilding motivation on YouTube, or as of recently I have on my Audible account I've been listening to Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, which is an amazing book. I recommend that anybody who has ever tried to push themselves check that book out. It's amazing. Hey. I'm gonna be 100% honest. The last thing that I wanted to do right now was that workout. I'm tired and I just wanted to be at home relaxing. I just feel like I haven't gotten much of a break in the last couple weeks. But at the end of the day, I pushed through it, and I remembered that I just can't let my emotion get in the way of my end goal. All right, so I just ran to the store after the gym because I get really thirsty after I train legs. Got some diet soda, trying out some new ones that I don't normally do. And then this one I totally forgot about, and it's amazing. But sweet tea, they have Mio. They have one at Walmart as well. But I wasn't much of a sweet tea drinker before I started dieting and stuff. But man, this is really close to the real thing if you put it with a lot of ice and some cold water. All right, so here's my fifth meal. We got some veggies, and then the store was out of bison, so it's a 90-10 ground beef that I had left in my fridge. And then also going to take some thermotabs. Just got my order in the mail of these. All right, so when I do give myself the time to unwind, I do play Call of Duty a little bit. I don't have the I can't play for hours like I used to back when I was younger, but it's just one of my ways to kind of get away from work because I did have a pretty busy day. All right, here you have it. This is going to be my sixth and final meal. We have 3 ounces of ground beef, which would normally be bison, 2 whole eggs, some spinach, and then iodized salt on that, and then 2/3 cup Greek yogurt with 2% Greek yogurt with cinnamon and a little bit of Splenda liquid sweetener. And then as far as my daily supplements, I have a fish oil, vitamin D3, NAC, TUDCA, and an allergy pill. So there you have it. That is another day in the life for myself. I'm sure you've noticed a theme reoccurring with these videos on how it's literally the same thing over and over again. That is why I don't shoot a video every week, because being a bodybuilder is literally living Groundhog Day. I do the same things day in, day out, and just try to do them to my best ability. And I think that's ultimately what will hopefully lead to my success as a bodybuilder. We'll see down the road if that turns out the way I'd like it to. Again, thank you all for watching. Hit subscribe and like, help to grow this channel. Hopefully looking to get 1,000 subscribers by July, so help me reach that goal. Anyway, thank you all for watching again. I appreciate you. Have a great day.